Um, it's gonna be a little emotional one. My mom doesn't know I'm going live. I didn't know I was gonna go live. We normally don't know when we do these things. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. So my mom did a live a couple days ago about something that happened. And that night, I had a very vivid and lucid dream that was turned around to be me. Two of my siblings, my mother and I, went to a hotel room in Vegas, and somebody stopped me, talked to me, and then we got moved to a little private waiting room. And we were sitting there, and we were looking at something, and I sent one sibling on their way to go do something. My mom got irritable with me, and I got irritated with her, and just kind of let it be. And then after that, she left to go do something, and I asked my other sibling, let's go do this. And we went to a gambling table. I'm not a gambler, but we went to a gambling table, and blackjack more specifically. And I'm looking at the table, and the dealer's playing with the cards, but it was a she, and she was shuffling them in a very weird and specific way that I've never seen before, and it was odd to me. And there was a little guard, and then there was these other two girls that were at this table, and they kind of it looked like they were kind of coax me in, like trying to draw me in, and I just was like a hypnotic. It almost felt like I was being hypnotized to go towards it, and I decided against it. So I looked at her and my sibling, my sister, and I was like, let's go find mom. And so we went looking for my mom. We went into this little candy shop and found her and did something there, and then we went back to the room that we were waiting in. But the room changed. It was the same style room, but this time it looked abandoned. The walls were written on and graffitied, and there was a little fire built in the middle. It was it just turned around like somebody, and then it looks like somebody broke in and destroyed it. And I felt different. My mom did something to irritate me again, and I got really upset, but I walked away. And I went to go look for something in our pile of stuff that was slightly separated room with an arch. I went to the other side, where that's where all our stuff was. And as I was in that room going through something, I felt different. I wasn't me. And as I was looking at it and looking at these things and felt this difference in me, I didn't feel who I was. I called out to my mom. And I just said, "Mom, help me." And at first I thought I was calling for help to look for something, but then I realized, no, I was calling to her to help me. And yeah, we would call to our parents for help. I called to my parents for help because I trust them, I love them, and I can put my faith into them. But I was sitting there calling to her, and I'm like, "Mom, help me." And I just felt different. And then I'm just looking down, and she comes over to me, and I'm like, "Mom, please help me." And so she told me to lay down on the ground, and that's what I did. And so as I'm laying there, she stands over me, and she has my hands pinned to each side, and she told me to repeat after her. And then what she told me, I don't remember the specific words because this was a couple days ago. The specific word, what I remember, and along those lines was, I release it, and it no longer belongs to me, and it goes back to where to go back to where it belongs. Sorry, it's still morning. For it to go back to where it belongs, to leave me and to go back to where it belongs. And I woke up because she started dragging me along the floor, and I know it sounds weird. I don't know. It had something to do with it. But I felt a relief from that dream. Like, I woke up and I had to call her to make sure she was okay. I was freaking out because I'm like, this is not a typical. I was like, I was wondering if she was involved in the dream. And I woke her up. But then I my mom believes in synchronicities, and I've been leading towards that too. I've been following the synchronicities and everything. I took a shower, and as I was stepping out of the shower, I don't move anything around, and I had bath salts on the side. And this time I happened to kick it off, and it fell and spilled on the floor. And I was like, well, I guess that's a sign that I need to take a bath myself. And so last night I took a bath, and because I've been overly emotional, and I've been getting irritable very, very easily. And I have been learning to be more patient and to not be as irritable. So I went ahead and took a bath. And as I was sitting there, I just asked God to... I told God that I release all of it. And I said those same exact words I was told in my dream to say. I release it, and for it to go back to where it belongs. That it does not belong to me. And it was definitely weird. It was a weird moment. I said it a few times. I had some meditation music going on. I had some incense burning and all that. And after like 20 minutes of doing this, I have a shelf over my toilet. And the calamine lotion that was sitting in a basket on the shelf flew out. I just hear a loud, like something fell. There's no vibrations going on in the house. It's only my husband and I home, and he's sitting in the living room, on his phone, and he didn't even hear it fall. But we're sitting there, and so I just continued doing what I was doing, and when I was finally ready to get out after like an hour, I got out to see what fell, and the toilet lid was open, and everything is right above the shelf, like right above the toilet. The calamine lotion, if it were to fall out of this basket, it's got about a 2-inch lip. Were to fall out of this basket, would have fell into the toilet. I at least should have. It flew out and was on the ground in front of the toilet. And I thought it was a little weird. At least I remember it being in the basket. That's where I keep everything. But no matter what, nothing should have fell out. Things have been different. Things have been weird. Hello. What happened? Well, we're not sure. Something happened while I was alone in the bath. It sounds so weird to say. There's a little like wall that divides my bathtub from the rest of my bathroom, and just things fell off of my shelf as I was releasing all the negative energy from me as I was asking God to help guide me and help, you know, help me through the pain that I've been dealing with. And I thought it was a little weird. And I just want people to know that, well, it doesn't matter. My mom did a live, and I will say that she said something about people calling her crazy, and, well, we are crazy. We all have a little crazy, but not that kind of crazy. There's something out there. There's something going on in this world, something weird, something different. And I want to say that I don't know what it is. I don't think we do know what it is just yet, but definitely something's going on. And I think everybody should share their stories if they have one. We don't want to feel alone in this world. And it's me and her and, you know, a couple other people, but I don't think we're alone. And I was debating on sharing this story, but then I kind of just got up and was like, you know what? I need to share it. It may not be as crazy as some of hers. I mean, I have some other crazy ones, but I have some scary dreams too. Well, we all are a little nutso. It is social media. I do agree with that. And yeah, so 100%. We're all a little crazy, and that's why I'm okay with it. And I'm not scared to say it. Thank you. I don't know if y'all ever followed this story. But I will say that I this is for the people who understand, who may know, who, you know, believe in the demons, or, you know, if they're even demons, or the negative energies, or the spiritual world. There's something happening, and it's something weird, and we're going down it. And God and the universe is definitely leading us into something different, and our eyes are opening, and we really need to see that our eyes are opening. I don't know if y'all probably didn't watch it, but there was one day I was saging my house, and I just felt like my house was not. I like my house to be a safe place too, and it didn't feel like it was. Thank you. I will stay strong. You too. My house didn't feel like it was supposed to be mine. And so I went through, and my mom and my sister were on the phone. I just set them on my couch as I walked through each individual room and did all the rooms and everything. And we talked about it a couple times, and they said it sounded like I was near the phone and then far away from the phone. And when I told it to leave my home, it mimicked me in my voice, but in a more attitudey way, like, leave my house. And they were like, and then it would like cut in and out, and they were like, this is really weird. And I really, really wish we got it on the live. And then we did one on the live, and nothing happened, of course. And so I was like, well, maybe it's vanquished. But then I had that little mishap in my bathroom, and yeah, so I really, really hope that this is a new beginning for me. I'm sorry, that was really funny. They aren't paying rent. No, they are not. They need to leave. This is my house. No, 100%. I am all for that. If it works for you, then it works for you. Y'all are making me laugh. No, Yeah, that's definitely a way to go about it. I ended up getting some Palo Santo, Hollywood, and did that, and it definitely, I prefer it, in all honesty. It definitely, y'all making me go off track here. It definitely works, and it brings a whole different energy to the house. I like light it just to have it as an incense. I guess it's supposed to be an incense, but I don't have holy water. Um, can you make it? I don't know if I can make it. It's just blessed water, right? You're still with me. But I hope y'all, I definitely will. I pray that my soul tribe will follow. Boil the hell out of it. I don't know. That was great. I didn't think I was gonna have this many people. Thanks, guys. But no, I thank y'all for, joining me on this live. I hope y'all take a look at this channel. It's definitely a different road. We don't talk about just the spiritual world. We talk about many other things, and quite a few. We're out there. We're really out there. We'll talk about anything. We don't limit ourselves, because why limit ourselves to one thing? And I want other people's stories. I know I'm not alone. I know my mom's not alone, my sister, my aunt. I know we are not alone into feeling these energies and feeling the shift in the world and in the spiritual world. I do feel off today, I will say that. I got out of bed and I was like super dizzy, and I'm still super dizzy. I don't know if it's just, it might just be me, I might be off my axis. But thank y'all. I just wanted to put my story out there. I wanted my mom to know that she's not alone in sharing her story, because it's scary. And I'm super emotional. It's a very scary thing, because the world looks at you differently. But why should I care what the world looks at me? They can look at me however they want. They've always looked at me however they want. It's not forced. I'm happy. I'm happy in my own little world, in my own little bubble. And if you want to join me for that ride, join us for that ride, then you follow this channel, because it's going to be one hell of a ride. We are out there. But thank y'all for the comments, making me laugh. Like I said, I didn't want to keep this a long one. But, and there'll be more. There'll be more to share. It is way easier to go live. But thank y'all. This is Giselle with Looking Through the Glass. Join us for another live probably tonight. And you can email us. I will eventually put the email out there. I know the email's somewhere on our YouTube. We have a TikTok that's just out there, and we have a Facebook page as well. I'm working on the other stuff. We're getting around to it. It's not easy. I realize this is not easy. But thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Bye. Let's see if I can actually do this the right way.